Cameron Coachin, what's going on? Hopefully everyone is well. Back with another value prop edition on getting through as much of these value props, all of them in fact, so you guys can use them on your listing presentation. So going to go right into, let me see here. All right, the power of a large brokerage. So this is all about adding value in your listing presentation. So the power of a large brokerage, again, this is all spelled out for you. These are in the value prop handouts you can use, and hopefully this will help you kind of get some ideas on how to pitch this and how to use it, and if it's something that you actually want to pitch during your presentation. So I feel the power of a large brokerage is a huge value, because a large brokerage, you have agents from multiple different offices, multiple different areas. So the reach for me is going to be far greater than maybe smaller brokerages that you're going up against in a competitive listing presentation. So the power of a large brokerage, let's talk about some of these things. Agents having agent-to-agent relationships. How important are agent-to-agent relationships in the real estate business? It's actually something that a lot of people don't think enough about, because agent-to-agent relationships are huge. I mean, this could be, you think about when it comes down to working with buyers, and this happens on both sides of the transactions. And if you're working with your buyer client and you know a vast majority of the agents that have listings or have relationships with those people that have listings in the area, whether they're from your office, which is even a huger advantage, or within the community, you have the advantage, but more importantly, your client has the advantage when it comes down to getting their offer accepted. You would rather work with someone that you know, that you've been through a transaction with, that you have a relationship with already. You talk about a brokerage that has over 300 agents that are working in an area, you're more likely to have listings that are popping up with people that you know who are holding those listings. So getting someone's offer accepted, finding the right buyer for your home on the listing side, pre-listing. There's more and more agents doing pre-marketing, right, on coming soon and all these different types of campaigns before it even hits the market. Well, you have a huge advantage if you're working with a large brokerage to be able to broadcast your upcoming listing to 300 plus agents instantly, to be able to stand up in a sales meeting and announce you're coming soon. We have these in our sales meetings, and there's been so many, we love connections, we call them, right? So many love connections during these sales meetings where one person stands up in a room full of Cameron agents and are able to sort of match a listing, an upcoming listing, and a buyer. I personally purchased a property like that with someone who stood up and said that they have a multifamily coming on the market. I was able to negotiate an offer before it even hit the market, and never hit the market because I was able to make an agreement with that listing agent and that seller. So this happens all the time, and that's the power of a large brokerage. The agent-to-agent interaction, selling it in-house before it even hits the market. You're not able to do that with smaller brokerages. Access to coming soon properties for all agents within the brokerage for buyers. So again, we talked about this. For buyers, it's a huge value because you're letting your buyer know, hey, look, I come across X amount of properties because I work with a large brokerage before they even hit the market. So I'm able to get these in front of you and at least see if it's something that you're interested in as a buyer. Now on the listing side, this is a value that you're able to pitch on your listing presentation. One of the things that I do, Mr. or Mrs. Seller, before it even hits the market, is I'm making sure I'm getting this in front of as many agents as possible, just to get that wheel rolling. There may be a buyer that pops up that's a perfect match, that's willing to give you top dollar before it even hits the market. But more than anything, it's getting agents excited about it, right? You're getting the steam engine rolling, right? You're building some momentum before it even hits the market. So these are the type of things that I would want to make sure that I'm letting that seller know when I'm in front of them, the power of a large brokerage, and making sure you're pushing some of these things to stand in front of you. And all you new agents out there that are in the beginning stages of your business, this is something to lean on. So you can always lean on the power of the large brokerage if you don't have those stats, those sales, and those numbers to lean on yourself. And for all those experienced agents, we talked about the agent-to-agent relationship. So having access to a large network for agents that have ready, willing, and able buyers, huge. Having a large network of agents to go to when you need an answer to a question. that's also another value. Obviously, within CAM coaching, we have a huge network here for all you outside agents that are here. Welcome. For all the Cameron fam, good to see you virtually. But yeah, this is a huge network. And obviously in-house, we have that same thing where if you have a question, you know, you can throw that out there and expect to get a response from agents that you work and trust and see on a day-to-day basis, right? So you have that large network of people that answers and questions are all at your fingertips for being able to lean on. So yeah, it's to me, it's a huge value. It's something that I feel you should definitely have in your toolbox, ready to unleash it when necessary. So these value prop handouts, hopefully by now you know where to find them. You could always, if you don't know where to find anything on Cameron Coaching, you can type it right in the search box. So I'm going to point, but it's probably not in this direction. It might be in that direction, but whatever. The search box, you type in value props and value prop handouts. It should lead you to the right area you're looking for. They're also in the units tab. So if you go into the units, we spent a lot of time segmenting all these different subjects so they can be easier to find for those people looking for them. All right, value prop handouts. Hopefully you're finding these useful, and hopefully some of these, I want to hear from those people that have used some of these and it's helped them land a listing and which ones that you've used. All right. So I will hopefully hear from you soon and see you soon as well. All right, guys.